They believe it is moral to lie.
Yes.
I say they as in whatever this more vocal and dominating faction on the left is, the Antifa types, the regressive, whatever you want to call them, they believe by any means necessary, even if it means hurting innocent people. They don't care. And so we don't agree on what is moral now. I certainly don't agree with them. And I think that's why, there's kind of like this weird alignment between centrists, former liberals, and conservatives today. We still agree, at least we have these base rules, but this group doesn't have it. They believe
think that's a majority?
I don't think the majority of the left hold these views, but I do think the majority of the left is bowing to it, just ignoring it, backing away. I mean, I had a conversation with a boomer who is a lifelong Democrat who told me, I'm scared by what's happening with immigration. The Democrats aren't doing anything about it, and I can't say anything because I'll be destroyed.
So do you think that plays into what?
Well, my friends who voted for Bernie felt cheated by the Democrats.
Yeah.
And they're not paying attention. They don't care anymore. They're just like, I'm done. It's pointless. And there are other people who are paying attention that I know that feel scared. If they speak up, they'll be called a Nazi.
Right.
They don't.
So what are they going to do?
Nothing. They
will they vote?
Independent, probably. So I'm talking about an anecdotal group of
right. Yeah, I know.
It's my personal sphere and my family, lifelong Democrats, and right now they're all going, "What the hell is going on?" I don't see it. I have no problem speaking up. Of course, they call me right wing, even though
you're not.
I'm on a lot of issues, probably around where Obama was.
Yeah.
And that's right wing today to these people. Look at the Democrats, the 2020 Democrats. I mean, we had an article from the New York Times saying the governors are worried because the 2020 candidates are going so far left. Promising health care to undocumented immigrants is mind-blowing to me. Obama promised universal health care at the end of his first term. Couldn't get it done. Yet we've jumped over that, and now we're like, we'll just give health care to everybody. We can't.
And he promised. He promised it won't go there.
Yeah.
It won't go there. We will never do that. You have Nancy Pelosi saying in 2008, and I believe this is a pretty accurate quote, the last thing we need are more undocumented citizens. Well, first of all, they're not citizens if they're undocumented, but how did you get from there to here?
You know what I think it is? Twitter. I really think, Twitter, all these journalists have become addicted to it. And so they're all writing the same things. Yeah. And they're listening to these extremist activists. But you know what it is? It's a combination of around the 2010s when Huffington Post, BuzzFeed, and these other blogs started to pop up. They were exploiting human sentiment on Facebook for shares. Outrage generates the most traffic.
Yes.
It's a fact. We know this to be true.
Right.
So you think about what's going to work in terms of selling content. Orange man bad, right? That's why we're seeing the Trump bump, because scare people, shock them, make them angry.